Hi everybody, it's Coach Ali, and today I have a question to ask you. Do you think a can of Coke or a bottle of juice is more likely to sabotage your weight loss journey? It's widely publicized that Coke is not good for you and it contains a great deal of sugar and virtually no benefits other than a little bit of caffeine, and even that could be a positive or a negative depending on who you're talking to. It's also widely publicized that fruit, including juice, have vitamins and minerals and a variety of other benefits, so they're a much more healthy alternative to soft drinks, right? Well, let's examine this further and find out the truth for ourselves. Let's look at this bottle of apple juice, for example. I've removed the brand so that we're not endorsing or bashing any particular juice vendor, but it's a typical size 500 ml bottle that you'd normally pick up with your lunch. Seems healthy enough, right? Now, when we look more closely, we can see that it clearly states no added sugar, and it even has a 5-star health rating, which means that it's one of the best in its category. Further, I can personally confirm for you that this apple juice has around 15% less sugar than most alternative unsweet apple juices on the market, and it's got no artificial additives, so the 5-star health rating is well and truly justified based on the labeling criteria. Okay, so have I convinced you that this is a better beverage choice than a can of Coke yet? Before we go further, let's consider that people dieting and actively trying to lose weight will have a daily sugar limit between 30 and 45 grams. In fact, if you're serious about weight loss, you should not consume more than 45 grams of sugar per day under any circumstance. Let's put it in perspective. 45 grams of sugar is 15 sticks of CSR sugar. This includes both fructose and glucose. So yes, people, natural sugar is still sugar. So what do we know about a can of Coke? We know that in Australia, a can of Coke is 375 mils and it contains almost 160 calories. We know that both doctors and dentists will tell you that it contains 39 grams of sugar or 13 CSR sticks of sugar, if you like. Now consider that we've said that you must not exceed 45 grams of sugar per day if you're serious about losing weight. Then a can of Coke pretty much brings you up to your daily limit and only leaves you 6 grams to spare. So you're pretty much eating nothing but ice cubes for the rest of the day so that you don't go over your sugar loading. To prevent this from happening, what do we have to do? We have to replace that can of Coke with some other beverage low in sugar so that we can stay under our sugar limit. Okay, now you've spotted this delicious bottle of apple juice, which clearly advertises no added sugar. And it even has the blue 5-star health rating, so you pick this up without thinking twice because surely they're not allowed to lie to you on those labels, right? Okay, so this apple juice is 8.4 grams of sugar per 100 ml, as opposed to alternative unsweetened apple juice, which is typically around 10 grams of sugar per 100 mils, which makes this one better than most others. But consider that this little bottle is in fact 500 mils of juice, which means it still contains 42 grams of sugar. So guys, 42 grams of sugar, that is 14 sticks of CSR. So this bottle gives you a bigger sugar hit than the can of Coke that we were just talking about, and it brings you even closer to your daily sugar limit. Now I want you to consider that you're consuming an entire day's sugar in one little beverage, and what's worse, you're giving this stuff to your kids and calling it healthy. On one hand, your kids are static on iPads all day, and on the other hand, you're smashing them with an adult serving of sugar, and you're thinking that you're actually doing them a favor. Then you wonder and complain why Australia is the second fattest country on the planet. So what have we learned today? If a food label states no added sugar, that doesn't mean a damn thing. Don't be impressed by that. If a product has enough sugar in it by default, it doesn't require additional sugars and sweeteners to preserve the shelf life. If it's already packed with sugar, then that negates the need to add any sugar. So calling it no sugar added is pretty much just a marketing gimmick. What else have we learned today, guys? If an item has a 5-star health rating, that also doesn't mean a thing because ratings are comparisons of like items. In this case, you know, the apple juice is not being compared to, say, a cup of green tea or a black coffee, both of which have virtually no sugar in them. So if that was the case, it would have a 1-star rating. However, it's simply a comparison with other similar products. In this case, our apple juice was 15% less sugar loaded than other apple juice. But when you read the label and you understand it in more detail, you realize that it comes with more sugar than a can of Coke. So to answer my original question, which one will sabotage your diet, the can of Coke or the apple juice? The correct answer is actually both. So you should stick with your green teas, your black coffees, and your bottles of water. Alright, you guys, I want to thank you for watching this short video. If you have any questions or comments, then please drop them below and let me know. If you think your friends might benefit from this video, then please share it with them. If you're serious about transforming your body and would like some one-on-one online PT, then follow the link that I've provided for you guys in the video description. And of course, if you want access to over 1,000 free high-definition workouts, then simply hit that subscribe button now. Until next time, it's Coach Ali signing out. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, then remember to click here on the right and subscribe to this channel. I also think this video and this video down here might be of interest to you, so be sure to check it out.